Hey, Spirit Gang. I wanted to come on and do a late night reading. It's going to be a love reading, but it will be general. So only take what resonates to you by your intuition. I want to see how your person is feeling about you, what's going on with them at this time. Okay, so we have enlightenment. The truth has been illuminated. So somebody's figuring out the truth, what their feelings for you. Let's just see what else wants to come through here. I didn't know that that light was on, like changing colors. I'm just going to leave it. But comfort zone. I am releasing fears and stepping out of my comfort zone to come close to you. So didn't I just channel something about a red checkered jacket? Okay, I think maybe it was on my Divine Feminine channel. So if you're Divine Feminine, maybe you want to check that out, because I literally channeled somebody wearing a red checkered or flannel jacket. Let's see here. Head over heart. Heart says yes, but the mind says no. Mental pain. Somebody was definitely living in their ego. They weren't allowing themselves to follow their heart. And I feel like that's changing here. Okay, they could be going through some sort of an ego death, because we had enlightenment on the bottom here. Grow old and expression. I want the whole world to know you are mine and only mine. So this is somebody that wants to come forward. They want everybody to know how they feel about you and that you are the one that they love. Okay, I didn't even mean to say love, but it came out here. So they want to express their love for you, and they want everyone to know it too. Grow old. Promise me you won't stop loving me even when we're old and gray together forever. What is that song? What are the lyrics? Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? I can't remember who sings that song, but I can't remember. It's slipping my mind, but maybe music's important to you, because the song is coming through here. We have apology. I'd never take you for granted. I've learned my lesson. I'm sorry. So somebody didn't follow their heart here. Okay? And I feel like they feel sorrow for missing time with you. They want to spend the rest of their life with you. Let's see here. What else do you have? What other messages? How is their person feeling at this time? We have intervention. Expect a miracle. Divine intervention is pushing the two of you together. So what I'm getting here is that this is a very spiritual connection, and this person may have been living out of their ego. Now, you guys could have been some sort of a separation, or they could have just been closed off in their heart space. So they weren't emotionally available to really accept what they were feeling. They could have been in some sort of denial here. Now, there's a difference between denial and somebody like blocking you, okay? So that's not what I'm getting here. I'm not getting that it's somebody like delusional that you guys have blocked and one party doesn't want to be with the other person here. I'm seeing here that the feelings are mutual, okay? And they just weren't opening up. And I feel like the divine is intervening here, okay? And pushing the two of you together here. And allowing this person, kind of pushing them into this ego death so they can open up and follow their heart here, okay? We have solitude. Yeah, so I'm definitely seeing here this person's very lonely without you. The silence between us has given me the insight I needed to set my soul free. So not being in your energy, or maybe you pulled back your energy from this person, is allowing them to experience that ego death, and they're opening up in their heart space, and they're figuring out what they really want here. Okay, we also have wish granted on the bottom. So you're my purpose fulfilled. You're my sun, moon, stars. You're my everything. So I feel like this is something that you both were secretly wishing for. Okay, we also have best friends here. We share everything with one another. You get me and I get you. Enchanted. The more I see you, the more I love and adore you. My heart cries out for you. So I'm also getting that song by Taylor Swift. I was enchanted to meet you. And it's almost like your soul was saying, what is that part? Please don't be in love with someone else. I don't even know how it goes. Please don't have somebody waiting on you. So I feel like both of you were secretly pining for each other. That's definitely what I'm getting here. And the divine is working through any blockages, or if there are any third parties, allowing you both to get to an energy where you can freely open and express your feelings to one another. I feel like there was something blocking this connection in the past for whatever reason. Now let me see if I can get any other signs or synchronicities to come through here. We have courage. So maybe they were afraid of this kind of commitment. Okay, so this reality check is kind of what it is here, is allowing them to get the courage to come forward and express how they really feel about you. So it's a beautiful energy here. Can you tell us more about what may be going on in this connection? Yeah, it says grass is greener possibilities. So maybe this person was in another relationship and they thought, you know, they weren't really sure about this connection, but now they're seeing, you know, that they want to water the grass where you are. They want to water your grass. I don't know if that's coming through here. They want to be in your garden. I don't know. This is cracking me up. I can't spit it out the way it's coming through. I can feel the energy, but I can't put words to it. Maybe that's what this person is feeling. They're finally able to open up, and they're trying to put words to something that they could never name before in the past, and that's how they feel for you, okay? I don't know how else to explain it, but that's what it is here. We have karmic relationships, so the other woman, there could have been someone that they settled for in the past, someone that they were in an ego-based relationship. It was only surface level. So I feel like the divine is kind of allowing these contracts to close. This is where the intervention is coming through. This could be where the apology is coming through as well. Like maybe they never spoke up about how they really felt and they went down a different path than you, and one or both parties could have ended up in a different relationship. I'm seeing here with the solitude that maybe there is a separation happening and this person's going to go into deep solitude to go through this ego death and open up emotionally, and so they can bring in something stable, which is also where the wish fulfillment is coming in here. I'm seeing some sort of a present and communication potentially coming through here, okay? So I feel like this person's, you know, working through whatever blockages were there internally and externally here with the competition and the toxic energy coming through here. Somebody may be a parent as well. That's not going to be for everybody, but maybe they, you know, had responsibilities elsewhere that they needed to put before their own feelings. So that could be for some of you as well. Let's see here. We have storm. So this is the divine intervention coming through. Okay, the storm's coming through to wash away any blockages, any feelings that were, I don't know why when I'm getting the word muddled. Somebody could be like a bartender or something, but their feelings were like shoved down. So maybe they were in a time in their life where they couldn't express how they really felt, and so they kind of, you know, put a lid on it, right? They put a lid on it. They never said anything. I'm seeing a box now being closed. It's like they tried to put their memories of you and these feelings for you in a box, but your energy, it's like your energy can't be tamed. Your energy can't be boxed. And so the more and more they try to put a lid on it, I don't know why these references are coming through this way. Maybe it'll make sense to you guys, but the more and more they try to silence this inner voice, this inner feeling of your energy intertwining with theirs, the louder it got, okay? And so it's allowing them to finally feel with their heart rather than hush it with their mind, right? We have believe in right timing, divine intervention here, and we have broken trust here. So somebody broke somebody's trust here, okay? Now this could have been in that third-party relationship here. Somebody could have broke somebody's trust, and this is why they're in some sort of a solitude, and this could be where the intervention comes in and the divine says, wait a minute, you still have somebody here. There's somebody here that won't break your trust, okay? Like I said, I wasn't picking up a bad energy here. So whatever third-party relationship was, there was something broken. That connection, that toxic connection has now been broken, okay? And there could be someone else vying for your person's attention, but I'm seeing here with the Solitude card that there's silence between them and that other person as well, and it's allowing them to deepen their connection for you. And they're realizing that that connection was a surface level connection, and that the connection coming in with you is an actual connection based off of love and true emotions here, okay? It's a strong affection here. Yeah, spiritual awakening, okay? Spiritual awakening. We also have a shapeshifter mimicking. So some of you could have experienced, or your person could have experienced, a false twin flame. Maybe they thought this is what real love was. And a lot of times, right before you meet your soulmate or your twin flame, potato, whatever resonates to you, okay? Your divine partner, your kingdom spouse, let's say, you will meet somebody that will be a catalyst to your heart expansion, your heart awakening to true love. Now, it doesn't really happen while you're in this relationship. You're just going along like, you know, what you have known love to be since you were a child, and thinking that this was it, right? But you're always constantly feeling like something is more. And then you meet this person and you've got this deep connection with them, and you feel like it's a deep soul connection. I've never experienced anything like this before. And then slowly but surely, because the deep connection is really between you and this person, right? But I'm saying some of you may experience this, just as an example, usually comes in right before, to break your heart open, to teach you the lesson, to show you what true love is. And they'll carry a lot of those characteristics, but it's only because they're coming in mimicking what your divine partner is. And once those layers start to shed, like the snake, you'll realize, okay, this doesn't feel right. And it awakens the spirit to a divine love. And it's also awakens the soul to self-healing. I didn't expect this to be so spiritual, but it started coming through here, okay? So we have whole inner growth here. We've got breakup as well. So for whoever this is, a third-party breakup has happened, okay? There has been an ending here. And that's what I was picking up on the energy here. There is a solitude after a breakup, and it's allowing this person to go through massive healing here, and realizing that they are whole on their own, so they can open up to true love. That's what happens, right? You realize that you are whole on your own, that you don't need anybody. That's the intervention here. And you go through this realization and spiritual awakening with the storm here. So I'm seeing here that, you know, that song that I was getting with this enchanted, please don't have somebody waiting on you. I feel like this is both of you. You guys are like pining for each other, going through the spiritual awakening together and realizing what true love is meant to be. So wow, I just saw 12:21 on the timer as well. So mirror numbers, but I wasn't expecting this to get so spiritual this late in the evening. Let me just pull some tarot so we can get any extra signs or synchronicities to clarify here, okay? Yeah, we've got the Five of Swords here. So there could have been a King of Pentacles. Earth sign energy is the dominant card here when I split the deck. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn doesn't have to be though, but I'm seeing here that there could have been a King of Pentacles that has experienced some sort of hardship when it came to relationships, a breakup. This is allowing them to go through this spiritual awakening. Let me move these cards here, otherwise I can't shuffle. It's allowing them to go through this spiritual awakening. Now, some of them could have been tied to a karmic financially, so that could be some things that the intervention is allowing them to close out during this time, okay? Wow. So I split the deck now. We got a Four of Wands, which is a union energy. So this is the divine intervention. Expect a miracle. The divine is pushing you two together, right? After this storm comes through here. And it's also telling me that whatever that false soulmate, false twin flame, false kingdom spouse, whatever, is no more, okay? You see here, you can't see who the other person is, but it's like you guys are energetically picking up that this is what true love feels like, okay? So that's very, very beautiful energy here. What else can you tell me about this connection? What else is going on? Tell me about the... Yeah, I was going to say, tell me about the third party. So I feel like they felt bound into a connection that they settled in. That's where the ego death comes through here. What else is going on with that past connection? Can you clarify here? Yeah, celebration. Third party, okay? So this is telling me that the third party celebration that they felt bound to is now over. Could have been dealing with a Queen of Swords, okay? So it seems like there's some boundaries that have been put in place. So I feel like there's no communication here anymore. I feel like they're closed off to anything emotional, any emotional ties. But if they have to close out any, you know, any final things, that could be the storm that's coming through as well, that's allowing them to close out this karmic cycle or this karmic contract or relationship. I'm seeing, you know, potentially papers being signed in my mind's eye, or I'm seeing like moving trucks, or just like phone numbers being blocked, things like that. I'm seeing like a closing out of a chapter, okay? So that could be what your person's experienced at this time during their intermission, but I'm definitely getting here that they are spending a lot of time alone, and this is allowing them to further their awakening here. Now let me get what's going on with you and this person. Can we get a mutual energy here? We have the Knight of Pentacles. So they're preparing something for you, okay? It's like the divine is preparing them for you, okay? Knight of Pentacles. Let's get your energy about this connection. We have the Hierophant, Taurus. So you both could be seeking a higher power, but I feel like you're connecting. Whoever you are watching, I'm feeling like you're really connecting with a higher power in order to connect with your person. So I feel like you could be going through more of deepening your awakening as well. You see here, there's two matching energies at the bottom of the card here. So I feel like you're open to this connection. You're open to a potential union, a potential marriage in the future here. And on the bottom, we've got the Ten of Pentacles here. So I feel like this is it here. This is, look at this. I can't even make this up here. Three of Wands, this person is being prepared to come forward, okay? And they want to grow old with you. This is that card that I'm seeing here as well. They want to grow old with you, and this is what I'm seeing with the Ten of Pentacles here, okay? And they want to, you know, they want to express their love, not only to you, but they want the world to know that you're it for them, okay? I feel like this is a feeling that they've never experienced before. We also have that wish fulfillment here, okay? And we have got the High Priestess. So it's kind of like you guys share this secret here. We got the Magician here with the Chariot. So the Magician here is the divine intervention. The Chariot, Cancer energy moving forward here with the Six of Wands here. So I'm seeing this person wanting to like express to everyone how much they feel about you, but at this time they're going through this process, okay? And they're going through this ego death. They're closing out karmic cycles. That's what I'm seeing here with the intervention here. And this person, they don't want to take you for granted. They know how serious this connection is, so it's allowing them to finally step up and close out old cycles. So that's definitely what I'm getting for your late night love reading. It's believing in the right timing. So, you know, try not to bash on this karmic person or whatever is going on here, because that's not what it's about, right? They needed this person to go through the lesson to, you know, be able to open up emotionally in order to come forward and give you the type of love that you deserve. So I feel like this connection played a very important part, and it's very important that this person is allowed the privacy and the time to close out that karmic contract, as are you. Okay, so that's definitely what I'm getting here, but I'm seeing here that they're being prepared to come forward. I'm seeing them with the last card that I was going to pull with the Six of Wands here. I'm seeing them wanting to announce it to the world once they do come forward here. But this person definitely, it says, promise me you won't stop loving me even when we are old and gray together forever. Okay, so wow, beautiful, beautiful energy here. You guys are both closing out chapters. You guys are getting rid of old lives in order to come forward. And I feel like both of you are kind of saying, please don't be in love with somebody else, right? Please don't be in love with somebody else. Wow. I wasn't even going to pull this, but this Irresistible card got my attention because of all the lights and my lights changing colors. I cannot resist you. You are the best I've ever had. You have my undivided attention. We have Third Eye, which confirms that they're going through some sort of spiritual awakening. My third eye can never forget what my heart has seen, the true love I feel for you. So they needed to go through this karmic relationship in order to awaken, right? We also have Twin Flame here. So they know that this is a once-in-a-lifetime type of love. You feel like home, you're one. So what did I say before? That's definitely what I was picking up here. So they know this is once in a lifetime. They're awakening to the truth, okay? So this is your late night love reading. I hope it resonates for you. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling. If this might be your story, then claim it and set it free in the comments. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.